Hey guys! So I was filming a video about sort of just daily life while I'm on this sabbatical break exploration in the UK, and I was going out and the package came for me. Okay, all right, so I started to open the package. That's when I was like, oh, I should do an unboxing. So this is the deck, Faces of Oshun, all right? And it is by Abiola Abrahms. You see her name up at the top. And an artist she commissioned. She's not the artist, she's the creator of the deck, and I'm pretty sure she wrote the guidebook as well. So I thought, yes, I thought that I should do a unboxing and show you some of the cards. And Abiola will be being interviewed on my channel very, very soon. I'll put the date that's gonna happen also below the video. And it's a good place to mention, in my Etsy shop, I do have some Oshun prints in various sizes. They're printables, and so check them out. I will put the link below if you are interested or working with Oshun. So let's get this open. I always think unboxings where they show every detail are kind of annoying, but so I'm not going to show every single detail if I can figure out how to open this. Okay, obviously sealed in plastic, very colorful. And again, it's called Faces of Oshun. I will put a link below to it as well. All right, so let's see. I believe this is from, yeah, it is from Hay House. She has been able to partner with Hay House, which is really wonderful. As you know, there are not very many practitioners and creators of color getting their especially this type of thing out, and so she was able to. Okay, so there's the cover inside the box. It's very beautiful, actually. I'll hold it up. If you want to freeze it, you can read it, and I'll read the first few lines. May my sweet waters be your mirror. May my love sustain you. May my honey nourish you. May my laughter infuse your spirit with joy and resilience. Beautiful. And so this is the bottom of the box. Now, obviously, it comes with a guidebook. Here's the guidebook. And the artist's name is Destiny Powell. So the guidebook, let's see how, wow, it's pretty hefty. It's 152 pages. So here's the size. Yeah, 152 pages. Let's open it up. Okay, wow. This is the back of the deck, right? Going with the honeybee and the honey associated with Oshun. All right, Oshun of the dawn. Oshun the protector. And then there's always a subheading, it looks like. Here, let me go like that. Yeah, there's a subheading, right? So safety, boundary setting, courage. Nice. Oshun of the soil. Hold on, guys, I'm still trying to figure out. I want to get it pretty close. Yeah. Oshun overflows, generosity, wealth, auspicious blessings. So Abiola, the creator of this deck, will be on my channel maybe about a week. I will put the date below. We'll probably be speaking live. Okay, and so do come. Maybe you have questions for her, having seen the deck. It's unusual to get a chance to really be with the creator of a deck. Oshun of resurrection. Wow. Wow, I'll put it a little closer. Okay. Oshun of the ancestors. So she's basically breaking out all the different qualities of the goddess. Oshun's honeypot. Sacred pleasure, sensuality, self-love. There you go. And then I'll pull it back. Okay. This is so cool. They're so colorful. Oshun, the creatrix. All right, look at that. Put it close. And then move it back. I think this is my favorite so far right now because it has like a 60s vibe, right? It has that real psychedelic vibe. Yeah, like I'm getting like Jimi Hendrix album cover. Those of you who don't know Jimi Hendrix, look him up. You need to know. Oshun of harmonic balance. Okay. Wow, has a sort of a yin yang vibe, right? Duality and then unity. Wow, you guys. Oshun's desire, passion, longing, drive. These are beautiful. I think this is my second favorite. I'm going to set that aside. That's my second favorite. And then Oshun the Creatrix, which makes sense since I am also an artist. I love it. I love it because the artist has a very clear style. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a deck where some are unified and then some are, I don't know. Usually by the time a deck is published, it will have a unity to it. This has a really nice, strong sense of unity and artistic vision. Wow, Oshun manifesting birth. Wow. There's another one. Look at that. Right? The belly is the earth. Yeah, and sort of the wise woman, the crone. Tell me which one you guys like the best so far. I think I'm going to go through some more. I want to know of these ones. Oshun of the dance, happiness, bliss, gratitude. Okay. And again, I do really love the back. I get a very, very opulent, very abundant, very overflowing just from the back of it. Oshun's cleansing rain, emotional release, healing, and renewal. Is that one? Yeah, let me know what you think. And like I said, I am privileged to have her coming to the channel, talk about her inspiration. I believe she also has 2 other decks. What is funny truly is I also, Spirit was like, you could make a deck. And I just, I didn't know she was working on it. I did not. This happens a lot with her, with Abiola. We have some overlaps for sure. And I'm so happy for her that she really pursued it. She ran with it. This one's quite beautiful too. Oshun Healing Sage. And I like it looks like a little girl sort of also being like initiated into the healing arts. That's beautiful. Okay. Let me know which one you like the best. And let's do 2 more. Oshun's Ashe, worthiness, self-worth, self-respect. Okay. And I love the gold elephants here, a reference also back. Just connecting her with, right? The aspects some people think of the great goddess is just broken out in each culture. She appears to her people, as them, but that there's one great goddess. And so here it makes me think a little bit also of the goddess Lakshmi as well. So Oshun the warrior. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Here, let me hold it right there. Get real close. Yes. Subtitle, Personal Power, Assertiveness, Leadership. I love the warm colors. So those of you who don't I don't know, not everybody knows what warm colors are. Reds, violets. Often violets can go in different directions because it can go more reddish, which is warm, or more towards blues. But there's a lot of golden, of course, right? Yellows. These are warm tones. Reds, oranges. Okay, last one. Oshun of self-destruction. Self-sabotage, destructive patterns, caution. Okay, and this is here. Beautiful. I am so grateful to have this, you guys, because traveling, I really didn't want to pack a lot, and I didn't want to pack the decks that I have. And so now, I'd reached out to her. It just worked out the timing because I was like, oh, I want to bring you on my channel. And, then she very graciously is like, okay, I got to get my publisher to send you the Faces of Oshun because that's what I want to talk about. Because I was like, what do you want to talk about? And so this is great. So I can continue doing energy healings, and which include readings. And if you like, I can definitely use this deck. So again, Oshun's Desire, that's my favorite so far. And my other favorite is Oshun the Creatrix. These are the 2. Wow. So there are more. You'll have to get the deck yourself to go through all of them, right? We went through a little less than half. Let me tell you also, how many again are there? 44. There are 44 basically permutations or the energies of the goddess Oshun, of the Orisha. So yeah, do check this out. I will put a link below, probably to Amazon. And so yeah, support Abiola, doing this work. And as I said, I'm pretty sure she has 2 other decks, and I was meeting with a male client, in fact, for a energy healing, the chakra energy healing, and Divine Feminine came up as I was sort of sensing into him and his energy, and he's like, something I said, and he goes, oh my gosh, I am very drawn to the Divine Feminine, which of course, as we said, in ancient cultures, there was always a feminine with the masculine. The masculine god was never alone. Like, sometimes, but I mean, it wasn't in the whole pantheon. The feminine would be represented in the divine, right? And he's like, oh my gosh, I love Abiola's deck. I have her deck, and I think it was a different one. And he's like, it's so good. And he was like questioning, and I says, well, no, the divine feminine, it's a mother goddess, typically, right? There are aspects to the feminine, but basically men absolutely are included in the working with the goddess. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what was your favorite of the ones I showed. And like I said, be on the lookout. I want to say it's about a week or so that Abiola Abrahms, the creator, will be here for an interview. All right. So I'm so happy. What I do with the deck, I may as well mention this here. When I get a new deck like this, I typically would smudge it or put it through some incense, because I don't have that while I'm traveling. What I will do, and what I can recommend to you, is I will lightly wipe the box off with essential oil. I have lavender, I also have rose, and I have jasmine. And rose and jasmine are scents that are specifically affiliated always with the goddess, with feminine, obviously roses and jasmine. And so I will likely just wipe off the deck. What I'll do, I won't wipe each card. So what I will do is hold the whole deck and just wipe the border and hold it in my hand and sort of charge it to be helpful for me in readings and in divination and in knowing, right? So that's what I do. But again, if you had sage, or if you had just incense, a high quality incense, I would move it through the smoke. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm going to break these out. I'm going to shuffle them. I'm going to do the cleansing, the intention, and then I'm going to shuffle them up. All right. Very excited. See you guys soon.